What's up, family? So AJ Wilson probably just exposed how all the black women in the league, which is the WNBA, feel about white players. And it's interesting, man. We're about to get all the way into this. But before we get into it, make sure you get this video a big thumbs up. It helps crush that YouTube algorithm. If you're rocking with me, hit that subscribe button. But before we get all the way into this, I want to hear what she had to say. And then we'll break it down after we preface the conversation with this video, family. So let's go from here.
Us as black women, Paige reminds me a lot of you. Like, you say you're not really about me. And she knows how her privilege has gotten her to that point. And also, like, she's good at basketball, obviously. But, like, she understands her privilege. It's like what pushes her over the top, in a sense. It reminds me a lot of you. And I mean, that's a compliment.
Well, there we go, family. So, with that being said, to put it in full context, Kelsey Plum also came out and said she felt like she's been getting preferential treatment when she first came into the league, and it upsetted her, and she ended up blocking the WNBA on Twitter because of it. And I think that's why AJ Wilson ended up saying, like, it reminds you. She was speaking to Paige because Paige did the same thing. She got her award. I forgot what the award is. If I recall, I think Paige award was the ESPY award, which stands for the Excellence in Sports Performance Yearly Award. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm always open to the possibility of being wrong. But she got an award, and then she was saying, like, it's time for black players to also get that same acknowledgement. Watching the whole season, right? And my whole takeaway from this season alone is black players were promoted heavily. Like, if we speak on Angel Reese double-double situation, I think that was pushed more than anything in the WNBA at the time. And then let's not forget to mention AJ Wilson was darn near getting the MVP trophy at the beginning of the season. Now, to be fair, I don't think the WNBA knows how to promote anybody to say that, privilege is getting them there. And it's kind of discrediting their skills, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if Caitlin Clark was blue. You know what I'm saying? Purple, black, green, purple, yellow, circle, white. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Any color is my point. Crayola. Put it like that. I don't care what color she was. Orange, black, purple, blue, green, orange, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get my drift, right? She was out there doing what she was doing. I would have still been a fan to this day. She's accounted for 45.7%, something like that, a point scored for her team. Nobody in the WNBA is even close to that percentage. And then she's the number 3 in the WNBA, or the number 3 in the NBA, I mean to say. If you put her in the NBA, like, that's nuts. She's number 3 in the NBA if you put her in the NBA. And her, as I'm talking about, is Caitlin Clark. So that's nuts. So it's no other player doing what she's doing. That what makes her so phenomenal. And it's not a black or white thing, man. Stop running in the Victim Olympics. Stop playing this race card. It's just spreading ignorance. And it's just ignorant of you as an adult. And it shows how irresponsible you are as an adult to be even entertaining this messy propaganda when we're talking about basketball. Basketball don't has no color. It's skills, it's competition, and it's a game, man. It's a game that aligns with entertainment, competitiveness, skills, and how efficient you are in playing that game of basketball and how skillful you are. Obviously, y'all are skillful. That's why y'all in the WNBA in the first place. And I don't understand why AJ is so hooked on privilege, white privilege. If you go look at Nike Twitter, the main WNBA player that we're talking about is AJ Wilson. Go look at the last time they said something about Caitlin Clark. It was like in April, to keep it a grand. With you all, man, look, with the whole thing of even hearing about these players, because I only knew Caitlin Clark, I had to go research Sabrina. I had to go research Brianna. I had to go research these players to know who they are. I didn't know. It was like, I didn't know them. And it was not like they just popped up and like, oh, I know Sabrina. Oh, I know Brianna is one of the best players. No, I had to go look them up and see who was really hooping in this league. And I ended up coming to the conclusion that Sabrina and Brianna, they can ball, bro. And it was nothing like, oh, they're getting promoted over the black players. No, it was nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't want somebody dimming my light or telling me, oh, yeah, you're only here because you know of your white privilege. Yeah, you can play, but you're only here because of your white privilege? Like, what? You're here because of hard work. That's why all of them are there. And put it, look, put it this way. Why you there if you're a bad white player? I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be there if you want to put it like that. Because at the end of the day, it's just hard work. Hard work speaks for itself. Results. Results have nothing to do with color. The problem is they're so emotional. And if they get out their feelings and actually start thinking logical, they can come to the results and actually be great players. So at the end of the day, and I'm just throwing out that hypothetical, like I said, I'm pretty sure if you were a white bad white player, you wouldn't be in the league. You're there because you have skill set. You're actually good at the game of basketball, and that's why you're there. So, and that's why you get promoted. And I'm really disappointed in Aja, man, because out of any player in the WNBA, I feel like she was the main one to capitalize off of the Caitlin Clark wave. But she ruined it right at the beginning of the season in that interview when she started bringing out the race card and all this other stuff. She's such a phenomenal player, and you would just hope that her mentality, her personality will follow along with her skills. But it just doesn't, it doesn't seem that way. And that's the problem. These women did a great job promoting themselves in college and coming into the league. And that's why they had this fan base. And you didn't necessarily do a good job at promoting yourself. If you want the Caitlin Clark type of fan base, you have to move a certain way. You have to really watch what you say and watch what you do. And a lot of them burnt their bridges before they even had a chance to walk halfway on the Caitlin Clark wave. You know what I'm saying? Playing these race cards and stuff against Caitlin Clark. That was the dumbest thing you could have did. Why not just hoop? Show good sportsmanship. Gain the fans. That's how collabs work with music. But instead, y'all rather go against the grain instead of joining the winning side and not gain those new followers, those new fans, and then you want to play victim. Stop playing victim. You ruined your chances and you didn't even let the season start, Aja. You didn't even play against Caitlin Clark. One time before you started saying crazy things about Caitlin Clark. So in my opinion, you got to get out that victim mindset, man. Promoting yourself better. And I don't know. Like, I'm just saying, I believe she ruined her chances, with the Caitlin Clark wave and getting a new fan base and gaining her new fan base of fans to support Aja Wilson. But I don't really know. That's just my opinion. I don't know if she ruined her chances to gain that big wave of Caitlin Clark fans. But like I'll say, for example, Enrique, she was the main one who did a great job capitalizing on a new fan base because of most of the Caitlin Clark fans that I know, they talk highly of Enrique. And I even was admiring Enrique. I actually like how she rocked out and played the game and just balled out. She showed respect and she hooped. And that's all she did. And that's all she did, man. She didn't play no victim role. She didn't do none of that. She gave compliments, showed good sportsmanship on the court, and hoop. And that's all she did. While all the rest of the women need to learn how to do that. Aja Wilson is a phenomenal player, but it's players that play like her. It's bigs that play like her. So that's why it's probably not as entertaining in regards to Aja Wilson. But Enrique, they need to follow her lead. You know what I'm saying? And Aja Wilson, she's like a phenomenal Tim Duncan now. Aja can shoot the three, but I'm just saying it's not like the logo threes and stuff. That's probably the most exciting thing in the WNBA. And is when a player can hit a logo three because they don't have Duncan and Tim Duncan and stuff like that. So I understand that. But that is why Caitlin Clark specifically is such phenomenal. She's such a phenom in the WNBA because she's not only hitting that from the logo, which is the 3 points, but like I said, she's been accounted for 45.7% of the team's buckets. But anyway, man, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'm curious to get you guys' perspective. I appreciate you for rocking out with me. Give this video a big thumbs out and subscribe and join the family if you like the content. With no further ado, family, let that love supersede the hate. Spread that peace, love, and positivity. Peace.